How do you deal with this at a time that the likes of Bahati or Kelvin Kioko are saying that they haven't asked for a different job, this is what they want?
Well, I think we need just to take the background that many political parties all over the world, they own the process of nomination and they can decide on who is the best candidate to win in that particular seat. The practice here in Kenya has been the public is allowed to weed off some of the weaker candidates through what we call the primaries. And yet, with such a coalition of 26 political entities coming together, trying to achieve the same result without effective background check of each of the candidates is creating a quagmire in a situation that you have just referred to, that one of Oluoch, who is a sitting member of parliament, and you are told to cede position. In many cases, like what we prefer calling them developed democracies, if you are doing certain threshold, you will retain the seat in that particular political formation. But if your performance is below 30%, then you will be subjected either to nomination or a stronger candidate is favored. So it is still an exercise that we have not quite completed, because as a people, we need to look at what can we do in future. Remember these formations, whether it's Azimio la Kwanza, Azimio
La
Umoja or Kenya Kwanza, they have just been formed less than 1 year. And it's likely to be the same thing 5 years down the road. I wish we could create organic political entities that we build on the experiences that we've had in the past for purposes of presenting credible candidates for the election and even for the leadership for 5 years.
But is this a fair thing to do? Because Bahati or Kelvin Kioko went through the process of nomination. He got a certificate from the Jubilee Party. He presented it to the IEBC. He was registered as a candidate. Now it's 41 days to the election, and you have to tell him and his supporters, no, withdraw your candidature. Let's have Anthony Oluoch.
Well, of the 17 constituencies, it was clear from the beginning, like that certain constituencies were favoring ODM and others were favoring Jubilee. That is the history I've collected for the last few days I've been with this particular formation. And therefore, Bahati should have been informed by Jubilee that constituency had been zoned out for ODM. Like in Embakasi Central, there was certain candidates from ODM who were told you they were not running because they had been zoned out because that was a Jubilee constituency, and so forth. So these are some of the discussions that should have cascaded down to the candidates, so that the candidate, as he pays the money, knows this constituency belongs to this political formation, and this one belongs to the formation that I belong to. So these are some of the challenges that there is no effective communication, even from political parties themselves.